The NBA on 2.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Collins in at the power forward position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now here's Middleton after the miss from John Collins.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Snell, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here is Young, and it's sent back by Lopez.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
And here's Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Puts it up from 12. And too long on the shot. Hawks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Lob pass to Capella. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. 1:33 left to play here in the first. 6 to shoot. Back to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Now here's Lopez after Clint Capella's miss. And they pick up 2.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
The Hawks shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. The feed to Capella, taken away by Holiday. Here's the break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, you see the value Drew brings on the defensive end. Anticipates well, has the long reach and very quick hands.
20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got his second basket of the game.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
He made it!
Yes!
He made it!
Yes, he did!
Yeah. And give him credit. Good awareness.
And so it's Milwaukee, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to...
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And, Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's done in at the point. Bucks leading by 4. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Right side, Portis. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari with the steal. Inside, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
There's the lob to Portis.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Dunn outside. He dishes it to Gallinari. Launches it. That shot off the mark. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He lobs it up, and Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Teague, the pass to Portis. Yep, that one goes. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Dunn. Trying his luck from deep. Offensive rebound in the corner. Herter with it. Teague against Dunn. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Dunn's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Teague, the pass to Portis. Fades and shoots. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Knocks it loose. Okongwu kicks to Dunn. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Portis. For the finish. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Teague. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Passes it to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Good work defensively by Capella.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Lopez, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and most bigs don't shoot free throws as efficiently as Lopez. The coaching staff has to appreciate that part of his game.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Collins.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the triple. And that'll do it. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wins in this. And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-point lead.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Young looking around. Bogdanovich wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's shooting the ball at 42%. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Outside Holiday. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here is Holiday.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Looking to end the run. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Herter, off target from three-point range. The Bucks trail. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Connaughton. And that one, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Now done. And it's good, 2 points. Dunn's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. Giannis with it. Back to Connaughton. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Gallinari.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Dunn outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
The Bucks making a switch here. Forbes checked in. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Teague with a clean look. And the Bucks miss again.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Dunn. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gallinari. Rebound, Milwaukee. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Forbes. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Williams in for Chris Dunn. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Teague left side, and the dunk by Lopez. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Williams passes to Capella. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Over Lopez. And it's Capella missing.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Free throw good, Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Young from outside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks ahead, up 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Young, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. Middleton outside, passes it to Portis. Shoots over Capella. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a one-point game. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Holiday. And almost get... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
T kicks to Portis. The kick out to T. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gallinari outside. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Long and wiry. Drew Holiday, tough to contain when he runs the pick and roll. Draws the defense attention, then drops the dime.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. Young with the ball. He gets it in there.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Milwaukee in the lead. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich to tie it up. Shooting. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Collins with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Lopez. Outside Holiday. The pass to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Young against Holiday. Young passes to Capella. Here's Snell to take the lead. The rebound by Holiday. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. The 3. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Young, no good. And so it's Milwaukee now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Here's Young. The shot will not fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
For 3, Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Young from outside. The shot, no good. And so the Bucks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stick. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good. And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to DA. It's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow it.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. He's almost 7 feet tall. He makes it look effortless.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Embiid kicks to Milton. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
Now here's DiVincenzo, defended by Milton. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, offline with his 3. The drive by Simmons. Thibault can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Harris, and the layup falls.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Middleton finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Embiid with the steal. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Over Antetokounmpo. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton, and the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
There's the pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. 5 on the clock. From the baseline. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, and it is one sight to see.
Offensive rebound out to Harris. Milton the pass to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Back to Holiday. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Thibault. It's deflected, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. over Howard. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Floats one up. Here's Howard. Here's Tolliver outside for Curry. The offensive rebound. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Here's Portis. Passes to Tucker. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
Now Curry. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Howard is out there with Green. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Holiday against Hill. Here's Forbes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Korkmaz. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
The Bucks trail. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Green. Here's Korkmaz. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Thibault. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Giannis throws it down.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Simmons passes to Harris, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Axie's checked in for Shake Milton, and then for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Drew Holiday in for T. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis passes to Lopez. Over Thibault. And Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Bucks leading by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Hill kicks to Korkmaz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Holiday against Hill. The pass to Korkmaz. And here's Maxey. Bobbed up there for Howard.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. That one, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Thybulle. He kicks it to Harris. Here's Milton. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Leading by 5. Knocked away. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And Simmons kicks to Thybulle. He dishes it to Embiid. And he gets it to go. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's got so much in his package on offense. Embiid just knows how to score the basketball.
Holiday against Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Holiday against Hill. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Simmons. Green, he's checked in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Maxey passes to Howard. The layup missed.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
And here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Curry on the wing. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee leading by 9. Pass to Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Teague. There's the lob to Portis.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Curry on the wing. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Makes it off the glass. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. They swipe it. Here's Maxey. Curry with the bounce pass. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Back to Howard. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Kicks to Forbes. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Portis. Another shot. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Curry. High post Howard. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jeff Teague. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Forbes can't get it to go. The drive by Green lays it up off the glass.
Boy, Green showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I like to see him attack like that on occasion.
He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 9. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Milwaukee leading by 9. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Shake Milton is out there with Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Hey, and really Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Hill kicks to Milton. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Taken away by Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Simmons. It's blocked.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker. Using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
There's the pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 17. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And then for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Here's Simmons. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And stolen by Simmons. The 10-footer. Here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Thybulle. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside Teague. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Here's Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Teague. The dish now to Lopez. For 3, Middleton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 17-point game. And Simmons kicks to Milton. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Teague, the pass to DiVincenzo. And a wide-open look for Portis. Good on the triple.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Simmons. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
And, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Over to the left wing. Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 21.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best.
Oh, what a play!
Woo! And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Releases. They get it back. Curry with the defensive effort. Here's Philadelphia. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a hand on it. They get it back. No good on that one.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle.
He hits the second from the line. Teague with the ball. Pass to Portis. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons inside. Basket counts.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you. can't wait. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Well, I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Collins. And it's Snell in at the 3. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Young outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Milton with it. Back to Embiid. Takes it from 10. Atlanta with the rebound. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Here's Harris. Good on the shot.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Young dishes to Bogdanovic. Here's Young. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thibault. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Now Young. And he could not get that one to go. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter's subbed in for Bogdanovic. And they take the lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young with the ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Curry passes to Maxey. To the middle. Tolliver, no luck. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's Hunter with the jam.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Huerter's pass leads to an open look.
Maxey passes to Curry. Here is Howard. Back to Curry. To the paint. Tolliver, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Curry.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. Throws it up high.
Well, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
76ers trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Curry outside. Pass to Green. There's the triple. Curry can't get it to go. Now here's Williams with one on the clock.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Gallinari. Dunn is out there with Williams. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Hill is right there. Hill's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the 76ers.
George Hill using his arms there to keep that possession alive.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Huerter, no good. The 76ers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Deflects the pass. Gallinari with the steal. Goes up. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, fast hands from Gallinari. Can't say he's fast on the break, but he ignited it.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Gallinari against Harris. Okongwu's shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Williams with the steal. Pushing it up. Hunter with it. Now defended by Embiid. Hunter dishes to Gallinari. Over Harris. And it's Gallinari missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Williams looking around. Lock at 6. Over Simmons. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Embiid. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Howard, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Hawks leading by 6. Young finds Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Young outside. Over Maxey. They grab their own miss. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
And so it's Atlanta. Go.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. You always like to be holding. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Capella finds Young. Bogdanovich inside, defended by Milton. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Three-pointers. Snell. Another three for Atlanta.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Passes it to Embiid. Stolen by Collins. It's stolen by Harris. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. Back to Harris. And stolen by Bogdanovich. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Young outside. Five to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. At the tip. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Milton. And good that time. Milton's got his first points of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Young outside. 1:52 left to play in the third. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Milton. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Collins kicks to Young. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the pass to Okongwu. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry, wide open, drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 8.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's Williams. Count that one.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Green. Here is Tolliver. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Curry. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Curry, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Outside Williams, and he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
During his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's done in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Tries a 3. The putback. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 13. And it's Green missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And Okongwu slams it in. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Hill against Dunn. Here's Gallinari down low. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Harris is checked in for Curry. Outside Hill. Pulls up. Howard trying to free himself up. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Hill. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. Puts up a 3. Herter, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. And slam dunk by Harris.
A combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Simmons. Collins dishes to Young. This one for 3. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting. Look at that!
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Back to Collins. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. And that's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 9.
He just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
To the inside. Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. And Embiid drops them both.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Young against Simmons. And Young kicks to Collins. The kick out to Young. Feeds to Capella. And a missed layup. Here's Philadelphia. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Thybulle. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
I just feel like Collins is at his best when he's going at the defense.
Harris looking it over. Passes it to Thybulle. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Simmons against Young. Kicks to Smith. Back to Young. A 3 ball. Drills it from outside.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's the Hawks ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lob pass to Capella. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. In so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Young in at the 5. Lob pass to Capella, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Young outside, just 5 to shoot. And here is Lopez.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. That shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Misses the 3.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Down low. Lopez with the steal. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Giannis with it. No good with the elbow jumper.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to Huerter. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And that one drops.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Young outside. Count it, good.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
Holiday, the pass to Connaughton. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Middleton for 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. Out to Gallinari. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Milwaukee leading by 3. Giannis outside. It's deflected. A second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young finds Gallinari. That one goes. Count it.
You people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. In the corner, Middleton with it. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Teague. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. Pass to DiVincenzo. Can't cash in from close range.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okongwu's now got his first points in this one.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Back to Portis. To the paint. Here's Teague. Lays it up off the glass. Teague's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. That's tipped.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Yes, that goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Portis. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Misses from close range. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Gallinari, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs, and the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's done in for Lou Williams. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Teague, the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Connaughton. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Teague against Dunn. The rebound by the Bucks.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Back to Teague. High post Lopez. Teague with the ball. All guarded by Dunn. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Connaughton kicks the tee. Overdone. Teague can't hit. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
The Hawks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Chris Dunn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Teague. Outside Holiday. Giannis left side. Shoots. And he can't bank that one in. So that'll be...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points and a... And that'll do it for...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Collins in at the 4 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Young's shot is good.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bogdanovich. Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Holiday finds Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Snell. Young in the corner. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Teardrop shot. Young dishes to Collins. Stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young against DiVincenzo. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Middleton can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good. That would have tied it. The Hawks leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A different look for Milwaukee. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Connaughton passes to Teague. Here's Connaughton. Back to Teague. Inside.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
The Hawks shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Outside Williams. 17 seconds left in the third. Okongwu, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Clearly a foul.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And so he hits both.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
T kicks to Lopez for the tie. That one, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's it. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Brook Lopez. P.J. Tucker is out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Holiday at the top of the key for. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here comes the break. And that's an intentional foul. Alinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. And then for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Here's Teague. to the middle. And Lopez throws it down hard.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Teague surveying the D. The pass to Forbes to tie it up. Not going to go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bucks trail by 3. Count the basket and the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Bryn Forbes. That one drops. He ties it up. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now Williams. There's the dish to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Inside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams looking around. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Holiday, the pass to Lopez to take the lead, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Lou Williams.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Pass to Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Holiday finds Giannis. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Collins. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young drives in. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Middleton for 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And here's Giannis. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Bogdanovich with it. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Lob pass to Capella.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Middleton left side. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The three won't fall. And so the big win by Atlanta. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Now Holiday, Middleton outside. It's stolen by Milton. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Milton. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. Look at him fly!
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Milton. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. In a wide open look for Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Simmons. So the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. The 76ers with another miss.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
No good from Simmons.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Maxey passes to Green. He dishes it to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Green kicks to Scott. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Middleton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Now here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Maxey passes to Green. And here's Maxey. Pass to Howard. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Scott. Here's Maxey. The dish to Howard. Shoots over Portis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. One-on-one here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. I mean, he's got the physical tools. He's not afraid to use them.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Hill with it. Here's Korkmaz. Now the pass to Curry. They get it back.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up 4. And we'll get going. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
No good from Simmons. Bucks leading by 10. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. 6 to shoot. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Hill's checked in. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. The 3 for DiVincenzo. He can't hit that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Hill passes to Thibault. It's back to Hill. He feeds it to Embiid. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Connaughton. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers trail by 17. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry's got the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And both free throws good for Curry. Bucks leading by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. 1:02 left in the first half. Teague drives in, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
The 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Howard. Back to Curry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and it's Scott with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to Portis. And he banks in the layup.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Scott the pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And Curry, here we go. Great D that time from Portis. Got a piece of it. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Bill. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He ended up with 15 points. Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Holiday, to the inside. It's stolen by Milton. Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday against Harris. Passes to DiVincenzo. That three off the mark. The 76ers trail by 15. Down low. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got the first basket of the second half. That one for Philadelphia. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Milton.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Simmons laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 10 points in the game. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Ben Simmons. The 19-foot shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here is Forbes. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hill passes to Thibault. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Thibault kicks to Embiid. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The 76ers trail by 15. The pass to Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, you look at the all-around game of Harris. He's even been good from the free throw line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Harris. And some changes here for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Korkmaz. Here's Curry. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Harris. He dishes it to Green. Back to Harris. Shoots over Tucker.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
Here's Howard. And the rejection by Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He's wide open.
Floats it up for Giannis. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia also making some changes. Ben Simmons comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. And Milwaukee has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The 76ers trail by 16. Green finds Simmons. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Simmons got 12.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Right wing. Back to Forbes. Jacks up a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And that one's good. Maxey. And here is Teague. Here's Lopez. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Look at the hard-nosed defense. I mean, Howard just makes an effort.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dante DiVincenzo, who's out there with Teague. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Simmons.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
Portis, the pass to Teague. Left side, Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid comes in for Seth Curry, and it's Korkmaz in for Green. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Milton. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. There's the lob to Portis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The drive by Simmons. And the rejection by Giannis. He lobs it up, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Pass to Milton. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Outside, Antetokounmpo fires the three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz, and stolen by Portis. And they double up Giannis. Outside Teague passes it to DiVincenzo. Portis, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Outside, Simmons. Milton finds Embiid. Shot clock at 2. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Teague. Here's Portis. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Misses off the right iron. The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Simmons. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
All right, puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Teague dishes to Antetokounmpo. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Lopez, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
That's about as high percentage a look as you're going to get. Running the floor beautifully.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Milwaukee.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Outside Portis. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this. All right, David. It's Friday night and live on 2K. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Bogdanovich. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then it's Young, and it's Capella in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Now here's Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. Milton kicks to Simmons. Back to Milton. He dishes it to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Boy, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing an opportunity and then jumping all over.
And Young kicks to Collins. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Young. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Simmons inside. Working on Collins.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Young after the Sixers pick up 2. And there it is for him.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Now, here's Milton. Back to Embiid. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Green in for Shake Milton. Atlanta also making some changes here. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Here's Huerter. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green, and now Philadelphia on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Green, the pass to Maxey. Bobbed up there for Howard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Young. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Passes it to Scott. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. They double-team Howard. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Curry's checked in for the 76ers. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. Outside Williams. Clock at 4. Nice D from Scott.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Curry. Pass to Howard. Outside for Curry. Green dishes to Curry. Pass to Maxey. It's tipped. Here's Hunter. Great D that time from Green. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. The Hawks leading. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Hunter kicks to Okongwu. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Curry attacking. Here's Scott. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. One-on-one fast break. A shot by Milton, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up.
Get it!
Just attacks the rim.
What a throwdown there, man.
The 76ers trail by 7. And there's the pass to Milton. Back to Thibault. Passes it to Embiid. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Herter. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harris passes to Milton. Tries from 7. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Feeds it to Okongwu. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the 76ers with possession. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. That one good for 2. Milton's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Williams against Simmons. From past the arc, Lou Williams, and that's good. Williams has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Harris up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Snell, the pass to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Harris. Good. Harris has got 4 points this quarter. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And both free throws good for Curry.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Young with the ball. He has 7. Collins kicks to Young. Here's Snell. Goes back up. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. 58 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Green. Here's Maxey. Green deciding where to go with it. Scott the pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Howard. It's not going to go for him. Collins with some nice D. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Bobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Capella. Shoots from the elbow. Cloak loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry's shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Gallinari against Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Now Williams. Gallinari on the wing, guarded by Harris. Pulls it up. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Milton. Makes it off the glass. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 6.
Man, he's excellent off that pick and roll. A dynamic scorer. Defensively, you've got to play Williams to score the ball in that situation.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Capella. And the call. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stolen by Collins. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here is Harris. Defense right on him. Hill passes to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, no good. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Now, here is Young, guarded closely. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Scott kicks to Curry. Lobbed up there for Howard. That shot off. Atlanta leading by 11. The feed to Bogdanovich. And he converts the layup. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Maxey. Count the basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Now, here is Young. Defense is right there. Count that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Shot clock at 5 from 6 away. The kick out to Scott. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Collins against Scott. Young taking his time here. From downtown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's Curry with the drive. Comes up empty down low. And here's Collins from outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Here's Howard. Hunter grabs the miss.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. Williams outside. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 13. Thibault can't get it to go. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That is his first foul of the game. Williams against Simmons. Williams looking around. Lets it fly from 18. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
A high number of Williams' points come from the mid-range. The defense knows that. It's in the scouting report, but he still makes it happen.
Harris up top. Back to Milton. To the left side wing. Embiid inside the line. And he hits the jumper for two.
And Embiid is not shy now. Always going to shoot it when he has space.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons.
Always a threat to score. Williams draws defensive attention. I mean, that allows him to set up his teammates.
The 76ers trail by 15. Now here's Milton. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Milton trying to break free. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The pass to Okongwu. Outside Williams. Passes it to Hunter. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. And again, it's Atlanta.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 17-point game. Milton with it, working on Williams. Kept alive. Here's Embiid, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. And stolen by Simmons. Down low. It's stolen. The Hawks leading by 15. Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
The slashability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Chris Dunn comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Williams outside. A shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Simmons. Inside. Here's Harris. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Williams.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Now the pass to Dunn. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Herter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Maxey, the 76ers with another miss. And it's the Hawks' ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them. So it's Philadelphia now, down by 15. Hill inside. Dunn covering. Tolliver in the post. It's in. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do